Have you already tried these? They're called taco shotgun shells.
Big thanks to Masterbuilt for sponsoring this video.
Normally I would just throw down a big piece of meat and we'll start cooking. But there's no big piece of meat. This is going to be an easy supermarket recipe. You can just run to the supermarket, get some stuff, make this, and you'll be eating some delicious food. Taco shotgun shells. Come on, man. And that will make this recipe super easy. I must admit, I cheated because I got my minced meat from the butcher. And this is 1.5 kilograms because the boys are hungry. Next step, chop up 2 yellow onions. Add them to the minced beef. Next up, I'm going to dice fine a red bell pepper, a yellow bell pepper, and of course, we can't forget about pickled jalapenos. Yes, an anomaly. The red jalapeno. Oh. That's why I love pickled jalapenos. They just stand out so much. A red jalapeno tastes the same, but color-wise I would prefer it if it just all be green. Add it to the minced beef, then add 3 tablespoons of the PitmasterX Classic barbecue rub. Now you can make that yourself by mixing up 2 tablespoons of salt, 2 tablespoons of paprika powder, 2 tablespoons of onion powder, and a 1/4 tablespoon of garlic powder. Or you can just replace it with any barbecue rub that you prefer. Before we make the actual shotgun tacos, we're going to make a barbecue sauce, just to make sure we got it standby when it's time to get freaky. It starts with a cup of ketchup, followed by a 1/4 cup of the best apple juice you can find, a tablespoon of Worcester sauce, a tablespoon of PitmasterX's Classic barbecue rub, a tablespoon of ground black pepper, a tablespoon of honey, and 3 tablespoons of cane sugar. Mix that up, then let it come to a slow simmer, and then you're good to go. Make sure you got enough. You know, anything you put in a tortilla is going to look freaking amazing. Now let's get some of that minced meat in. Of course, I'm gonna make as much of these as I have tortillas. And now we're going to the step where we turn these stuffed tortillas into actual shotgun shells by rolling them into thick strips of bacon. Everything is prepared and it's time to fire up the barbecue. I'll be using this travel barbecue from the Masterbuilt series. And this thing has a wire in it. But the cool thing about this is you can load this up, get it ready, even put the food on, lock it, bring it to your friend's house, plug it in, start cooking. It's the ultimate travel thing. But for now, it's the perfect size for my shotgun tacos. I'm gonna put in a fire starter, some Masterbuilt charcoal. Okay, sometimes I forget, but let me remind you so you don't have to think about this. First, you start up your fire starter and then you put in the charcoal. So, unlike me, you won't have to take the charcoal out again. Ah, there we go. It's not that hard. Close the lid and turn the knob. Our barbecue is now running at a smoke temperature of 120 degrees Celsius, which is around 240 degrees Fahrenheit. And it's time to load up the taco shotgun shells. It's been about 20 minutes and we reached a core temperature in the beef that exceeds the 54 degrees Celsius, which means they're done. Now, I'm not looking for that core temperature, but I don't want to overcook them and make them dry on the inside. So what I'm going to do now is take a little bit of our barbecue sauce and brush them in. And we rendered down that bacon. The tortilla turned nice and hard, and now it's time to brush on that sauce to just add a little layer of flavor, and at the same time make sure that these shotgun shells are on point flavor-wise. They're going to be sweet, they're going to be sticky, and they're going to be the perfect snack. Okay, there we go, last one. And then, when they're all brushed in, it's time to close the lid once again and let them sit there for another 5 minutes for the sauce to get sticky and for us to get ready to bite into these freaking delicious taco shotgun shells. Ooh, they look freaking delicious. Well, I think it's time to take these off and bite into one to figure out if they're actually any good. Wow. All right, here we go. That looks good. Perfect cooked beef, nice stuffing, got a little bit of color going on, and we got those nice and really tasty tacos. They kind of soaked up all the flavor and they become like these really nice thick crust on the outside with that bacon, barbecue sauce. Wow, that is a seriously tasty barbecue snack. It's super easy to make, it's quick, it's dirty. You can get anything you need for it at the supermarket. What more do you want? The perfect barbecue snack.